Next stop we've got the cake eyeshadow. Now I've lost my double-sided smudge brush, so I won't be able to use that on top of my eyes. I'm going to have to deal with just this one eyeshadow brush for the entire thing. If you can get away with it, it's all good. That's my motto now. So we're just going to get a fair amount of black on there. Just get rid of the excess so it doesn't go over the rest of your makeup. We're going to start right in the corner of the eye. Now, as I said, doesn't matter if you get it everywhere. His makeup wasn't exactly perfect, so just go with the flow, whatever looks good for you. Now we're going to make the actual eyelids a lot darker than the rest of it because it was pretty much smudged out in a circle, like you'd have a black eye. It always looks lighter towards the edges. Just following around on the bottom lid as well. Starting to look a bit better. Don't forget to go right in on the inner part of the nose, right where the bridge across there is, where your glasses sit basically if you wear glasses. And just follow it up just to where the brow bone is. You'll notice that with your eye it indents all the way around and even down to the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in that hollow area first and then we'll work our way out. Once we start hitting the bone, we're actually going to start doing the drip lines and the smudge lines that he had. Now if you have a problem like me, I've got very deep set eyes, so you can barely see the top of the upper eyelid when you have your eyes open, unfortunately. So the way that we counteract that is that we need to make our eyeshadow go up a little bit higher. People with normal eyebrows and normal eyelids and all that, you don't need to worry so much about this. It sucks when I have to put on makeup any other day. Now once that's done and dusted, you need to start on the smaller cake. If you have one. If you have loose powder eyeshadow or anything of the kind, this will really help. If you've just got black paint that you're using, just do little streaks that follow. When you squint your eyes, you start to get little creases up along your eye. So just follow that out. They usually go out towards the edge of the eye, kind of like a fireball, and then you get the crow's feet at the end. So just the littlest bit, because I know how much this stuff stains and I'm on my white backdrop on the ground, so this is not good. We're just going to dust very lightly around the edges and just pat it down, making sure to pat in where you've done the previous lot and then just streak out a little bit. See how it goes out towards the edge? So that's a very basic way of doing the Japer makeup. Now the other thing that you're going to need to do to get this kind of look is some green hairspray. Now I got a small can of it for about $6 down at the beauty and health store. So otherwise you can get it at $2 stores for a bit cheaper, like discount stores. I'm going to be putting that one on next, and I'm going to go outside and freak my... So the next stop, we're going to be putting on some green hairspray. I've got this Cinta colour hairspray. It's called Intense. It shampoos out, so even better considering I would not like to walk around with green hair for the next 6 weeks. It cost me $5 at a beauty and health shop. So taking this out, what we're going to do is we're going to actually spray through the front first, and then we're going to spray down the back. And thankfully we don't need to worry too much about it. If you're worried about getting green hairspray on your ears, one little tip is to get a little bit of moisturiser or some other like hair product, like even gel would help this, and just run it over the edge of your ear, because that'll make a barrier that you can wash off a lot easier. Getting the edges of the underside is going to be a lot harder, no doubt. So just if you have enough hair, pull it to the side. Don't forget it is like normal spray paint, so keep on shaking it to try and keep it loose. And try not to touch it while you're spraying because you're going to be washing your hands like constantly.
Why so